Kathy Bates, it's very good to be with you.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Andrew.
much for sitting down with us.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about your character. Your character is interesting in that she's a mother. So that kind of automatically implies that she's soft and caring, but there's a little bit more to Sunny Soak. What makes her such a badass?
I don't recognize Sunny Soak from anything you just said. I don't think Sunny Soak has a soft bone in her body. I think maybe back in the day she did. She's very complex. I don't want to get too psychological about it because this is a comedy. But she probably, she came from a pretty rough background. She grew up in a family that scammed and con artists and were probably carny folk. I don't want to malign any people who work in the carnival, but she had Willie very young, and she betrayed him horribly. When he was 11, she let him take the fall for the con that they had together. She ran away. He did time in I guess probably a reform school, and she's made a lot of bad choices, and she's gotten very tough about that. She doesn't trust anybody. She doesn't give a crap about what she says or who she says it to. And she's tired and worn out, and she just wants to make the money one last time, and then head to Mexico.
And given the raunch factor of the movie, it is very rated R. Did you have any reservations about your character and who you'd be playing on screen?
I had reservations at the hotel in Montreal because I wanted to play this part so badly. I was a great fan of the first movie. And so when they asked me to come and play Sunny, I really jumped at the chance. I'm an actor. I'm a character actor. I love to play parts, and the only thing that I have that gives me qualms is when people identify me with that part and say, how could you play such a part like that? And to them I would say, I'm an actor. It's a movie. It's fun to play. If you don't like the subject matter, don't come. But I think this is a wonderful movie. I think people who know the first movie know what they're getting into and will really enjoy it.
Well, you seem to really get into character, as did your co-stars. So what was it like working with Billy Bob and Christina Hendricks, Tony, and Brett?
Well, I loved working with all of those dudes. I didn't get to work with Christina Hendricks as much, and seeing the movie, she did a great job. And I actually remember running into her in the restroom at the Emmys one year and met her then. But that's the extent of my my knowledge of Christina. Big fan of Billy Bob's. We've known each other, but never worked together. And I wanted to. The thing that really appeals to me about him is how honest he is, both as a person and as an actor when he's creating a character. And I especially love the chemistry between Billy Bob and Tony. I love Tony's character, Marcus. He just makes me laugh to work with him, and I love the chemistry between the two of them. And coming aboard, the only concern I had was I wanted not to disturb that chemistry. I wanted to be sure and add to it in the right way. It's kind of like doing a painting that's already there, and you want to make sure your color is the right tone.
And then the first film obviously was a Hollywood classic. Do you think that the second one will be able to keep on the legacy and become an icon just as much as the first one?
From your mouth to God's ears. I hope indeed it will become an icon. I hope it will become part of they're beloved characters, and I hope they continue. Maybe Sonny will end up in an old folks home and still want to, perform a heist or whatever. But I just feel grateful to have been able to be part of this.